On October 7, 2023, as Hamas terrorists breached the Israeli border, Jonathan Ben-Naim, a former police officer, and his family found themselves in the midst of a brutal attack. But through God's unfailing protection, they survived the unimaginable. Jonathan said the following: "I'll never forget that morning. As soon as I heard the gunshots, I knew something was different. These weren't ordinary shots. I knew in my heart they were coming for us. I told my son, 'Go get your gun.' But at that moment, I didn't just rely on our weapons. I turned to God. We locked all the doors, got the family into the strong room, and then I stood in the doorway waiting. But even as the terrorists approached, I wasn't alone. I felt God's presence with me. When they came, it was like something out of a nightmare. I shot once through the door, and then they fired back. Hundreds of bullets. But as those bullets flew, I felt the shield around me. I believed God's hand was protecting us. They fired through a gap in the window, just 5 centimeters wide, with a Kalashnikov. They shot into our room over and over for 3 hours. But with every bullet, I told my family, 'Don't be afraid. God is with us.' We shot back, and with each shot, we said Shema Yisrael, the Jewish prayer. It was like a prayer being fired with every round. For 3 hours, Jonathan and his son fought off the attackers. But Jonathan knows it wasn't just his bravery that kept him alive. It was the hand of God, guiding and protecting them through the storm. Jonathan said the following: "We were like machines, moving without thinking. But I knew deep down that every moment, every breath was a gift from God. We weren't just fighting terrorists. We were being held in the hands of the Almighty. God didn't let go even for a second." Jonathan said the following: "I heard them pour gasoline outside. They were going to burn us alive. In that moment, I told my son, 'We are here to the death, but we are not alone. God is with us, and he will decide our fate.' Then," says Jonathan, "I heard them shout, 'Allahu Akbar.' I knew then that their end was near. But just like that, they left. They left everything behind, their weapons, their gear, as if something scared them away. I know what it was. It was the presence of God. After it was all over, I felt like a reborn man. God had given me and my family a second chance. We were spared because of his mercy, because we trusted in him. And that's why I'm standing here today." Jonathan Ben-Naim's story is not just about survival. It's about faith, divine intervention, and the undeniable hand of God. In the darkest moments, God's light shines brightest. Jonathan said the following: "We fought, yes, but it wasn't our strength that saved us. It was God's. Every bullet that missed, every moment we stayed alive, it was his doing. We called out to him and he answered." In times of terror, it's easy to lose hope. But stories like Jonathan's reminds us that no matter how dark it gets, God is always with us. His protection is constant, his love unfailing. Let us continue to pray for our soldiers, for our hostages, and for the people of Israel, and for the countless miracles that happen every day. God's providence is with us all, even in the most difficult battles. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you.